Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this is time for Game 2 of the No Chance Qualifier. Now the No Chance Qualifier is where I let my son make my list for me, so yeah, they're not exactly the best, and we are now into the Game 2, so I haven't won a game yet, but my goal is only to win one or two anyway, so that's okay. There's still time. Now, this opponent here, I feel really crappy because I can't remember his name. I'm usually so good for this, but in this case here, he's not from the area, and I just can't remember his name. I'm really awful. I'm sorry. So if you're watching this, make sure you shout it out. I'll make sure I'll pin it up to the top because, yeah, you deserve a shout out. Now, this game here is going to be crazy because when you see matchups like this in a tournament, this one here is going to be Sturgis up against Ashlynn. So really, rare casters to be seen on both sides. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to a fun game. Now, as far as this matchup goes, I think it's actually going to be okay. He has all these press gingers, which I could try and get rid of early. And then I kind of have this little fortified area here because there's this forest that's on the back. So I can hide behind it to contest the zone, start scoring on my flag, and meanwhile keep on contesting his flag. He has more heavies than me, but at the same time, I can actually do a pretty good job at taking them out at range, and Ashlynn with her super high defense is not so high if the Avenger knocks her down, so I'll be looking for the assassination as well. So on my first turn, I can run up here. I put Arcane Shield on the Avenger. I put Snipe onto the Storm Strider. And yeah, it should be very clear from what's going on here that Sturgis is making his way to the flag. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And those Storm Striders are just getting ready to zap stuff. So on his first turn, he's going to be zipping up here really fast. Now, the reason why he's going to be so fast is because he's going to be putting Quicken up onto his press gangers, and so they're going to get +2 speed and then zip right up here. So they get +2 defense from if I try and shoot them, but they're right in my face. So if I want to go up there and start scoring, I have to deal with these guys first. Now, normally that'd be very hard, but luckily for me, this is a perfect situation for Sturgis to go up feet and kill them all. I'm going to be very careful not to pull in too much stuff because that's what kind of killed me last game. But yeah, it's awesome that Sturgis has a perfect answer to this. Otherwise, Ashlynn's also working towards his flag, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. But yeah, I should be in a pretty good spot here to do some pretty heavy attrition. So that's what I do. Sturgis comes up, pops feet, pretty much kills all the press gangers all by himself. So he pulls them all in, they all take an automatic POW 12, any guys who tap, he just stabs with his staff, and then he teleports to the flag. So that's pretty awesome. Cyclone tows into the zone and then puts up some covering fire. The Sword Knights and the Trench Buster are moving up. Otherwise, I do go up there, and I have with my sniped Avenger, he knocks down the Mangler that's over there on the right, and then I just start laying into him, and all those shots going into him do some really good damage to him. So that's awesome. Otherwise, I have a couple of Sword Knights up there just really to kind of stall him, and I'm really kind of planning that I'm going to have to slowly feed the Storm Knights on the right to kind of contest his flag. Alright, so on his turn here, this is going to be the Ashlynn feat turn. So the Ashlynn feat is everyone who's making attacks, enemy or friendly, within her control area gets to go and roll 2 more dice, and he gets to pick, well, she gets to pick which 2 dice go away. So it really is a real pain to deal with. He was not able to get to my flag. One way he could have is he would have brought on Anastasia, but he actually forgot to bring on Anastasia, so it's not really a big deal. One turn during the game, she's going to run in and contest, whether it's now or later, whatever. Otherwise, Saxon Orc was too far away, so he had to kind of run down. Poor little Savio Turbo Deuce there. He tries to charge into my Storm Strider, want to do 2 attacks, but after, of course, when you hit the first time, you get pushed back an inch, so that's awesome that I saved myself there. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much just him moving up, starting to shoot down my Sword Knight, so whereas I was going to use them to contest, yeah, they're pretty much all dead now, so that's kind of a real problem. One lucky thing for me, though, is he did make a mistake. He has admonition up onto herself, but what he wanted to do was come up here, do her thing, and then because he has Gibbs, if he's within Gibbs' control, then she gets a reposition of 3. So she was supposed to reposition back to the flag. However, because he was actually out of Gibbs' control area, which is only like 7 inches, then she could not reposition back to the flag. So actually, on his turn, I score, making it 1-0, which is really important since this is probably going to be a scenario type game. Now, looking at this, I was like, yeah, Ashlynn, you're dead. So I started thinking about how I was going to be killing Ashlynn, because all I'm going to do is shoot the freebooter, knock them down, and then just kill her. And then that's when I realized that, yeah, if you're touching freebooter, you have lash and you can't be knocked down. And that's kind of exactly the reason why they're there. So, yeah, that's kind of bad. So I'm just going to have to try and do some attrition otherwise. So on this attrition turn, it was more difficult because remember, this is underneath his feet, so I really don't get a lot done. Really what I am able to do is that close freebooter there, the green one. I was able to do a lot of damage to him. Thanks to the one little thorn mage person being in range there, I was able to also kill that one with a blast, so I was able to kill that guy. But otherwise, I was able to kill Saxon Orc on the left with the Trench Buster, so go Trench Buster. And otherwise, yeah, I'm just staying in the zone. I'm just getting up there to try and contest. And yeah, actually, no, I did not need a contest because he's on the flag. So really, you know, I didn't really kill a lot, but now it's going to be 2-0. And, you know, Turbo Douche is dead. His other heavies really hurt. So it's just starting to look really good attrition-wise. So on his turn, he's going to be coming in here with Anastasia. The really annoying thing about her and this whole obstruction that we have is that she can hide on the other side of the obstruction and be within 4 inches. So that's going to be really annoying. The nice thing is that Sturgis has teleport, so I can just walk around, stabby, stabby, teleport back. But yeah, this will mean that he's going to easily contest this turn. So that's what he does. Anastasia is hiding behind the little rock there. Otherwise, he's really just running up into me. So Snapjaw's getting up there, the Mangler's getting up there, the Freebooter's getting up there, Anastasia's there in the back. And so, yeah, he's able to contest and score, meaning that now it's going to be 2-1. I have all these people in front of me, but now's probably the time that I can really get in here and do some major work to try and kill these guys. And if I can kill off these heavies now, and remember, 2 of them are very damaged, I'll be in a great spot. So otherwise, if nothing else, I just want to contest and keep on the scoring game. So one of the things I do that really kind of screw up is that the Trench Buster comes over here and shoots Anastasia with an AoE such that I'm so close it can't scatter off. Now her armor is really bad. Unluckily for me, I didn't roll high enough, so didn't die. So here was my great plan. Either Sturgis goes around and makes attacks against Anastasia and she has high defense, or I just attack my own Trench Buster and use Electroleaps to kill her. And I thought it was genius. However, I kept missing my Trench Buster, and in the end, when I finally hit him to Electroleap over to Anastasia, I now no longer have enough focus to teleport back to the flag. I also killed my Trench Buster, but luckily he toughed. So yeah, that was pretty bad. Otherwise, I can't complain because look at those heavies. They are freaking dead. So really the way that this works is I was able to, the way it works is that I need to get the Avenger over to Snapjaw. So I had to clear things out right. So first I was able to go with the one Stormstrider. It was able to destroy the one Freebooter, so that was awesome. Then I was able to get across with the Avenger. The Avenger was able to kill Snapjaw. Well, okay, he was able to do a lot of damage, and then Lattimore was able to come in and finish him off, so that's great. And then the last Mangler I was able to destroy with the other Stormstrider. So yeah, there you go, boom, 3 heavies down. I had 1 Sword Knight left. He runs over to contest, so it is currently still 2-1. The Cyclone was able to go up and do a couple of shots as well. But yeah, this is awesome because now after this turn, I can easily get up there and start contesting with some of my larger models and feeling really good. So by this point here, he realizes he's in a really bad spot. Not only is he behind in scenario, but he's behind in attrition, and he was really low on clock as well. So given this, he decides to go for the assassination. It's not a really good one, but hey, you know, I think it worked out to like a 30%er or something like that. The problem was that during the actual assassination, it failed. So what happened here is that Ashlynn came up, she shot, I had to use my one focus to undo that damage, and then Lanissa Rousseau was supposed to charge in there after Gibbs shot, but Gibbs missed, and then during that, he clocked, and so that's the game. So there you go, guys. No chance qualifier. I get a win. That's awesome. That's what I expected I was going to get, was one win. If I can get one more, that's amazing. But yeah, this was a really fun game. And this is what I really enjoy about War Machine, when I'm playing a crazy list and they're playing a crazy list, and you don't see this, right? When you start playing in the top tables a lot, it's the same top power list versus the same top power list, and it starts getting to get a little bit repetitive. I love the no chance qualifier because it's so different, and it's not, I mean, this was a good game. You know, it's not like my opponent didn't know what he was doing. He just brought a very interesting list. I had an interesting list, and I love this game. So again, I feel really bad that I forgot his name, but yeah, I would love to play him again. Hopefully you guys liked watching this, and otherwise, we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.